Hey, good morning, Pastor Steve here. Hebrews 3:12 through 14 says, "Beware, brethren, lest there be in any of you an evil heart of unbelief and departing from the living God. But exhort one another daily while it's called today, lest any of you become hardened through the deceitfulness of sin. For we have become partakers of Christ if we hold the beginning of our confidence steadfast to the end." The Lord promised Israel at Mount Sinai that they would be a kingdom of priests and a holy nation. Over in Exodus 19, you can see that, if they would obey his word. But that generation didn't obey his word. They hardened their hearts in unbelief towards God. We see that in Numbers 14, and then we've just seen it in Hebrews 3. And they were judged by him for 40 years in the wilderness. And they lost the privilege of entering the promised land and functioning as a kingdom of priests. Being in the sphere of priestly service to God is a privilege that can be lost in the lives of believers who don't hold fast to Christ. True salvation itself can never be lost. Many think you can return the gift of God. Many say they deconverted, but the truth is that they were never converted. True salvation is a gift of God, and its outworking is demonstrated by perseverance or continuance. Jesus said, "No one is able to pluck his sheep out of his hand." The Apostle John, who knew Jesus rather well, said in 1 John 2:18 and 19, "Children, it's the last hour, and you've heard that Antichrist is coming, so now many Antichrists have come. Therefore we know that it is the last hour." Listen, "They went out from us, but they were not of us. For if they had been of us, they would have continued with us. But they went out that it might become plain that they are not all of us." An emotional experience of praying a prayer can lead us to thinking we belong to Jesus. But like the seed in Jesus' parable, true salvation will result in fruit that remains. It's not us hanging on to God. If it was, then it would be grace plus faith plus our faithfulness. But rather, it's a loving Father hanging on to us. It is the one who began a good work in us, being faithful to complete it. You ponder that, Pastor Steve.